Hey, let's go over some of the talkers from the Vikings' latest OTA practice. Welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus. The Minnesota Vikings continue practicing minicamp, OTAs, whatever the hell you want to call them. Day 5, I believe, was today. We're going to talk about the talkers to come out of the latest practice from the Minnesota Vikings. Before we do, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids, comment as well. Damn it, become a YouTube member. We're going to be doing a giveaway exclusively to our members coming up here in a couple days. Be sure to join so you can get in on that. Some Onebar and Lupagus swag. And also, we'll be horned up live tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Check it out for a live show. It's been long overdue. So let's talk about Vikings OTA practice. Again, it's OTAs. A lot of the guys don't show up. These are voluntary workouts. But again, it is interesting to see who's doing what, who's getting in with the ones, who's getting in with the twos. At least you can look at that. That is kind of fun to look at. So a lot of these notes come from Will Riggets. I got some of his off Twitter and his article he wrote. Also, Tyler Ireland had some stuff that I'm borrowing from. So giving those guys the credits for doing the actual reporting. I'm just going to report this onto you guys in case you missed it. So let's talk about some notes. Let's start with offense, wide receiver position precisely. To start with here, Jordan Addison out with a minor injury. It says minor. They say they're just babying him, but you hate to see this. I don't care if it's just a scratch on his finger. Anytime your first-round pick is missing practice, whether it's OTAs, week 2 of training camp, I don't care. I don't like it. I want Jordan Addison on the field dominating, but they're being cautious with him. Fine, I get it. Again, not the news you really want to hear. Your first-round pick being injured, even if it's just a minor injury. KJ Osborne, everybody just assuming KJ Osborne is going to fall to that number 3 position, but the dude's out there being a stud, best receiver on the field, making a serious push to be the Vikings' number 2 wide receiver this season. I don't remember where I read it, but it sounds like, this dude's been amazing. So let's not write off KJ Osborne. We made the mistake of doing it after his first year. We thought he was going to be a camp cut, an early one at that. In his second year, he comes out, earns the number 3 spot. He's been damn good at that for a couple of years now. Now he's, he knows his job is on the line. He's also looking to make, get a big payday here in the offseason. So KJ Osborne stepping up, having a hell of a OTA session so far. Great to see that. Also sounds like Jalen Naylor is making some plays, and it sounds like he's the clear option at number 4 wide receiver for the Vikings, miles ahead of Jalen Reagor. So Jalen Naylor taking the next step in his progression, the 6th-round pick from a year ago, making plays, looking good, looking crisp out there on the practice field. No Justin Jefferson. Again, no surprise. Waiting for his contract. He doesn't need to be there. The dude's the best in the game. Not worried that he's missing OTAs, though it does sound like something may be happening very soon, very shortly on Jefferson's contract. Let's talk a little defense here. Caleb Evans looks like the number 2 cornerback on the depth chart. He got a ton of first-team reps, a ton of them. Got those ahead of Andrew Booth Jr., who was very physical out there today, which not surprising to hear about Andrew Booth Jr. being physical. Sounds like he was maybe even a little too touchy, a little too grabby. Harrison Smith, Jordan Hicks were back practicing. And then just some other guys here. Joanne Williams, he took some first-team reps as well. And then Mekhi Blackman, strictly with the 2s, which is fine. He's a rookie. He can work his way up the depth chart. And Ty Chandler and Oli Udoh also got some first-team reps in the absence of others. So take of that what you will. Does it mean Ty Chandler is going to push for the starting job? No, I think he's still he's competing for a roster spot at this point. But it is interesting the fact that he's getting some first-team work out there right now. So those are the talkers from the Vikings' latest OTA camp, at least the ones that they allow reporters to come in and watch. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Jalen Naylor, number 4. KJ Osborne making a push for number 2. Do you think any of these things are going to hold into the preseason and ultimately to the regular season? And also, guys, remember, horned up tomorrow at 7. Keep your skull in your hole.